Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm doing this really lovely wood burning stove. It's got a beautiful single walled flue pipe going all the way up into a concrete register plate, which is amazing, absolutely incredible. So it's very well solid. It's in an actual gorgeous Inglenook. I'll give you a quick look at the Inglenook. Brick pillars on the side, and then it goes along like that with the timber going around like that. Stunning. You'll see on the picture at the beginning what it looks like, but yeah, it's a really nice one. These ones, I've had a quick look outside, and it's got a cowl on them on top of it. I can't get my words out. It's coming to the end of the day. There's a little crack at the back there, I've just noticed, but that's no issue. It's just there. Can you see it? Just on the, we go a bit closer so you can. Just a little hairline fracture in there. If you ever get them, there's no issues at all, as long as everything all fits back together. But you just have to be careful when you're taking them out. But I think with this one, I think the sides come out first. So, because this one, the baffle plate doesn't come out unless you take the bricks out. So, but we'll be really gentle with that when we take that out. The rope around the door looks in super condition, almost brand new to be fair. So very, very good. This is one of them stoves that you can tighten the door up when the rope gets thin. So basically what you do is you spin it round, as you've probably seen in previous videos of mine. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that bit. It's got some lovely dogs on the side as well. Look at them. They're gorgeous. It's what they used to use in these Inglenooks in the old days, and have the fires in the middle of them. Absolutely stunning, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous one. Right, let's get cracking. Hey, good afternoon. I'm back again. Right, so basically the plan of action is we're going to just give it a quick hoover inside like we normally do. There was a bit on top of the register plate. Just having a quick look at it. So I've got you in quite a good position today. Could do with being a little bit closer. Let me see if I bring you a little bit closer without making it not fall down. That's better. And what we do is with these ones, sometimes the actual plates come out. You lift them up and you can drop them down. Another one to go. See if this one does. Don't give you a lot of room to play with them underneath, but if it does come out, look at that. Fantastic. There you go. They don't give you much room to play inside, and as you can see, there's a bit of soot in there. I'll just show you. No, I'm doing the video now, sir. There you go, you can see there's a little bit of soot on top of the plate there. See the darker coloured one? It's just where it's dropped down from the liner. Just put your back there. Customer thought I was talking to him, but I did warn his missus, but I didn't warn him that I was going to start talking to myself. So what we do first is we just sweep that, or we'll just hoover that off.
She likes older men.
Oh, right, fair enough. Well,
not my wife, but it's very kind of you to say.
Well, you know, it's like you just don't know in today's society. It's always better to compliment than say the other. I have done that before. I've even said to a woman once, "When's the baby due?" And the first thing she said to me was, "I'm not pregnant." So like, how'd you get out of that situation? Like, right, and then of course got access straight into the pipe now. And it's 6-inch flue pipe. As you know, if you're never sure about it, you put the brush up there, and if it stays up there, it's all right. and this one doesn't stay up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a bigger brush. I'm going to stick this one up there. I know it's a bit oversized. I have got some other brushes, but I tend not to carry all my stuff in the van all at once. The main reason being is like it just gets all dusty, and obviously that, you know, a lot of people take stuff out of vans. If we carry everything in the van at once, not that I live in a rough neighbourhood, but that's the sort of neighbourhoods they target. So it's better just to have all the gear. I know it's a bit of a hassle in the mornings putting all the stuff in, but it's I'd sooner have the hassle than waking up one morning and someone's broken into my van and all my gear's gone. And it's happened to a lot of people that I know. So I tend to just like carry what I need. I've got 3 essential boxes that are always on board. For the rest of it, I'm just going to take a couple of these cards to one side. Don't need all of them off. Put that there. I gather by the cards, it's your new home. Congratulations. So like, basically right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this sheet over the top like that. As I've said to you before, I don't put anything on top. I did think about it, but I get more worried about when I'm bringing the brush back down. If I yank on this sheet and I pull stuff off, you don't want it breaking anything. So I'm just going to go straight up with this one. This is my last job of the day, which is good. Looks like I'm going to Pevensey Bay next week as well, so I'm going to do a video of the castle as well when I go and do the suite. The old William the Conqueror's castle. Been there for over 1,000 years, nearly 1,000 years now. I think it was his first castle he built in this country, like stone castle. He built wooden forts at the beginning, just to give himself a foothold in the country. But the Celts, no, I'm thinking about something else, so I'll forget about that. Thinking about the Romans. But yeah, what I was going to say after that, the Celts kicking him out. They kicked the Romans out. Not many people know this, but when the Romans invaded, it took them 2 or 3 attempts to invade England because the Celts stopped them. But like when William the Conqueror came, they only took one attempt. Back from Hastings and all that. So yeah, we're just going up now. We're on to the red bogs. You know, warning time. As you can see, it's coming down. But yeah, this is a slightly England fireplace. You just visualise, especially if you can see the back of it. Well, you can't really now, but the video I did at the beginning, where it was all black at the back, you can see where it was made an open fire at one point. Because you can imagine like the heat that they must have lost in these Inglenoks in the old days. That's why that's them at the top now. That's why they used to have them on all the time. I've been doing well today with the old coffees. Like, we had one at every job. It'll be so hyper tonight. Right, now I'm going to bring the brush back down and we're going to see what we've brought down. Remember, always twisted anti-clockwise. and a beautiful village. But for privacy reasons, I'm not going to tell you where I am. It's a gorgeous village in Sussex. It's a great idea to put a wood burner into an Inglenook. Get so much heat out of them. You lose so much heat up an Inglenook fireplace. I do love Inglenook fireplaces, but you do lose a lot of heat up there. It's got a lot of heat. With all the heat in a room, it drafts. Break it up. Into that pipe now. Actually, that's a 7-inch pipe going into an 8-inch liner. Well, it's got a bit tighter now. It's gone into that pipe. So as you can see, like, you know, if I put something on top and I yank on the sheet, it could pull it off. So if you don't have to, don't put anything on top. I know people have said about it before, but I'm a bit concerned about doing stuff like that. And remember, if there's any questions you want to know, remember this is a channel for everybody to sort of like learn stuff, and any questions. Like I want, as I say, I want to be like more of a community channel than anything else, so people can learn a lot more about their appliances and stuff like that. I think it's very important. I know when I was fitting, and you know, like they don't really tell you much once they're installed about. To give you, you know, your leaflet, your brochure, you sort of. I'm trying to think. And my mind's gone blank now. But your book with all the bits and bobs in it, but it's nice to actually hear stuff from someone talking about it. And being a fitter myself, I sort of remember I used to fit them and like, right, here you go, and then give them all the bits, all the gubbins, paperwork and everything that came with it, and then I'd be out there thinking about going to my next job. And a lot of customers are left, because the reason why I'm saying that is because I hear it all the time. I had our stove installed, and no one really went through it all with us when we had it installed, so we're a bit unsure about certain things, and you know, there's things that they didn't know until they come out. What I used to always do is I said, write them up for the customer, you know, because when you buy a new wood burner, not many people know this, that they can smoke a lot, and you can end up being in a situation where you think that the actual appliance is on fire, and it isn't. It's just literally where the paints on the stove are new. They can release these fumes. They release the fumes, and then. A lot of people think it's actually there's something wrong with the appliance, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. So we're nearly done on this one. See how easy it is. The old ones of these particular design, what they used to do was they used to have to take all the bricks out. But now what they've done is they've made the baffle plate smaller, because these bricks are so tightly fitted that they could crack so easy. If they've got a hairline fracture in them, they can like, you know, that's it. If it's got a hairline fracture in it and you take it out, like this one has, that would have cracked. But what they do now is, with the new wood burners of this particular make, they actually make the baffle plates just like a few millimetres smaller than what they used to be. So you can lift them up, and you have to lift it right up to the corner. It will come down, and then drop it down, and then you can get access to the chimney pipe itself, which is great. And then remember, these go a certain way round, but it's not a big problem if you want to turn them around. You can turn them around, but that's how they're meant to go in. And you know, like this is a multi-fuel one. As you can see, that with movable grates. Anything with a movable grate is a multi-fuel. But you can make a wood burner into a multi-fuel by just keeping the ash emptied all the time. So that looks like I was going to take this out. Particularly my hoover's filling up now. What I tend to do when I feel that that's the case, I put that to one side because that's in the tray. That's in the tray. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go and get a bag from the van. Right, basically what's happening is my hoover's overheated. I should have emptied it out a bit earlier. I knew it was filling up. But it's not a problem. You just let it cool down and it will fire back up later. But thank goodness I did the top bit first. So we're fine, and I always carry a bag on board, so I'm just going to tip that in there. That's what I was saying about hoovering the edges first, so because I've already hoovered the half, so I'll just do that.
Much up there?
Yeah, it's quite a bit, but that's what we want to see, to be fair.
Yeah, it was used a lot.
Yeah, well, the more, to be fair with wood burners, like the more they use, the more efficient they become. And the soot that's come down is very fine and dusty, which is really good. There's no lumps in it.
Yeah, that was
It makes such a difference. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, no problems with it whatsoever. All good for the last job of the day. That's what we want to see. We don't want any problems. Sometimes you go around people's houses and they think you want problems, and we don't want problems. We just want to do the job and then go home. I knew it was going to do what it did. You could hear it. So that's why I thought I'd do to hoover the half first. Sort of makes a different sound. But that is it. One job. All nice and clean. What I do when I put the bags in, I always make sure that they're not anywhere near the brushes, because they have sharp bits that can put holes in the bag. So I just got to make sure we put it all back as it was. Back up on here, put the fan. I will be saying to the customer about the fans, that they're better at the back, so I'll just stick that there for now. I'll tell her to give it a go. As you probably can't see that, I'll show you in a minute, but as you can see, I'll just show you now. It's always better to have the fan at the back like that. If you get two of them and do that, you get so much more heat coming out of them, which is what you want. So I'll explain that to the customer. I'll leave it there. I'll say to her to give it a go, and if it works for her, great. Just note she's got 3 of the same cards. Completely wrong where they were. If you ever have anything like this on there, always take them off before you put the fire on. They will melt. Right, that's it. It's all done. Have a great afternoon from Zachary Sweeps.